Talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them. They were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
And the mental game you talk about, a lot comes down to coaching, having your players focused.
Let's see some of the numbers here for him. On defense, the Lakers. They're leading by 8. Here's Sohan. Still without a bucket. Outside Johnson. Clock at 6. Poke loose. Here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Jones against MP. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's on LeBron James.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Trey Jones.
Jones hits them both.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Here's MP. Coming off 41 points last game out. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
San Antonio.
Over the previous month, we look at the best when it comes to scoring. San Antonio trailing here. Pass to Sohan. Now here's Vassell. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Rockets in Houston. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Graham's checked in for Jones. Now here's MP. And there's the lob. And slam dunk by James.
Assisted.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Johnson with a bucket.
And hey, that's a tough finish. I like how Keldon Johnson keeps his focus even with intense defense.
Pass to Davis. And the foul on Anthony Davis. That's his first foul.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
A different look for San Antonio. Collins comes in for Sohan. And Branham subbed in for Vassell. And the Lakers also making a switch. Dinwiddie, he's checked in for Reeves. San Antonio's gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Inside, here's Wembanyama, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by James. Massey, he's checked in for San Antonio. Osman comes in for Johnson, and the Lakers also making a switch. Vanderbilt's checked in for LeBron. Here's Branham. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. To the paint. Here's Graham. Drops in the layup for 2.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Now here's MP. Throws it up high. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Dinwiddie against Graham. Here's Branham. The Lakers with a rebound. Davis has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
You know, Richard, if anyone had exceeded the hype of the first overall pick, it might be AD.
All right, listen. At the end of the day, I think Anthony Davis has met expectations of his own and probably the league.
Now here's MP. 6 to shoot. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
Number 71.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Here's Osman. An 11-point game for him in the win against the Rockets in Houston.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
MP against Graham. MP, the pass to Vanderbilt. Throw it down on the lob.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
Now here's Graham. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. And they're on the break. Oh, there's the alley. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
MP outside. And Davis slams it home.
Throw it high and watch Davis fly. Wow.
San Antonio's gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Graham, the pass to Collins. Here's Bassey, guarded by Vanderbilt. Here's Osman. He hits the back iron and sinks it. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. It's a 10-point game. They come into this one having outplayed the Mavericks last time out.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Even with all that noise, when they had the ball, it never rattled them. Their offense was in tune like it was a home game.
Here's Graham, following the score by the Lakers.
2 minutes.
Driving inside, kicks it out to Collins. No good from outside. On offense, here are the Lakers. And here's MP. And he lobs it up to the rim. And Davis slams it home.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Graham misses.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Back to MP. Inside. Oh, ripped away. It's 2-on-1. The pull-up jumper. Osman, no good. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 12-4 run.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Anthony Davis. Second personal foul.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
MP outside. Shot clock at 6. And Wood with the stuff.
obviously Wood is in sync with his team. Perfectly timed leap to throw down that finish.
San Antonio's gone 2 of 5 from deep. Pass to Bassi. Back to Osman. Here's Branham. On target from range. Branham's got 5 now.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Throws it up high. Hayes misses.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
Now Graham. Pass to Branham. Over MP. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. 7 points in the game, and so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter, and it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We'll be right back. Look for San Antonio. Collins, he's checked in for Wembanyama, and Branham subbed in for Vassell. Johnson is at the 3 with Sohan down at the 4. Then there's Devontae Graham. Then there's Zach Collins. And it's Branham in at the 2-guard position. That's the San Antonio 5.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Mavericks was tremendous. He picked up 41 points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc, as usual. He just went out there and played his game, absolutely owning the opposition in the process. Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
Now that's a textbook alley-oop.
I thought he'd go for the slam, but that worked. San Antonio's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. And Grant, players often looking to exaggerate contact. Do you like the new idea to call techs for flopping?
You know, B.A., it's even better than the fines they did in the past and posting it online. I mean, with the tech, now it's hurting you on the court. So if you ask me, it's long overdue.
Now here's MP. And finished off by Davis.
Uh-oh, everything is going AD's way. He is in that zone and scoring at a terrific pace.
Here's Collins. Down by 15. To the inside. Graham, the pass to Collins. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. MP outside. And he lobs it up. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish, bringing it down with some attitude. And for San Antonio, they're shooting at about 34% here in this game. Pass to Sohan. Outside Grant. There's the 3. Rebound by the Lakers.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
And the Spurs with some changes. Bassi comes in for Sohan, and it's Osman in for Johnson. Hayes is checked in for the Lakers. Takes it inside. Now Graham takes a 3. That one no good. MP outside. Pass to Davis. And Davis slams it home.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. And their first look at this year's Lakers squad.
Their first try against a familiar club. It should be a good one.
And now a glimpse of who's out ahead of the All-Star voting.
I'm sure the fans and the players are eager for an update.
You look at Wembanyama. He's absolutely in the conversation to be a starter in the All-Star game for the West.
And that West starting five is so hard to crack. He's having a fantastic season and is still on the outside looking in.
And keep checking in for the latest at All-Star voting results. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio.
And to put things simply, this has not been his work.
And he's going for the lob. And Davis slams it home.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
Here's Bassi. He's coming off a 10-point game against Houston. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
MP outside. Pass to Davis. And another dime for him. That's another dime from him.
He's tallying them up fast, B.A. Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Branham. Lets it go from deep. Up again. It's good on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. 1:41 left to play in the half. And he lobs it up top. And finished off by Davis.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
And the Spurs shooting 34% thus far in this game. Here's Branham. He's covered by Dinwiddie. Rebound, the Lakers. Davis has got 11 rebounds in the game. Graham against MP. 1:02 left to play in the first half of basketball. Pass to Hayes. Excellent D there from Collins. And for San Antonio, they're shooting at 30% here in the second. Graham misses.
More than a few bad breaks for him this quarter. He's struggling, and the team is following suit on the scoreboard.
MP, the pass to Davis. Counted for Vincent. Vincent's got 5. On offense, here is San Antonio. Pass to Collins. Graham with it. 6 points for him. Down low, Bassi. And a great assist by Graham as that one goes.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside. And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
And finished off by Hayes.
Assist goes.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. Here's Graham. Puts up a deep 3. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Anthony Davis making things happen for the Lakers. And he's already notched a double-double. He'll look to continue this strong play in the next quarter. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. A fantastic game from Anthony Davis in this one.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
But I don't think that that's the most important thing to him. Sure, putting up big numbers doesn't hurt, but he's all about getting the win over everything else.
And so in the game for the Lakers, it's LeBron at power forward with AD as the center. MP is out there with Austin Reeves. And it's Hachimura in at the 3. Here's Sohan, covered by MP. Sohan, the pass to Jones. To the middle. On the wing, Jones. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. Davis has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Maybe the first thing people notice about Sohan, his hairstyle, Richard.
Yeah, it can be pretty eye-catching there, B.A. I agree, but it does maybe distract from his play, which can at times be unique and just as flashy.
And San Antonio has possession. The Lakers getting their last shot to go. From 11 feet away, that one rolls around and rims out.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
MP against Jones. MP outside. Just 5 to shoot. And he's going for the oop here. A moment to hear from Ali LaForce.
Well, B.A. Victor Wembanyama was asked to describe his game, and he said, quote, "The word I would say is versatile. Being able to score at any level, any moment in the game. Taking responsibilities. Maybe Mr. Do-Everything." And Brian, will he be the next international phenom to take over the league? He said with a smile, "I'm sure of it."
Plenty of confidence right there. Good stuff, Ali. Thank you for that.
So and pick and roll sets. James just taking what he sees and lets it open up.
Here's Sohan. Checked by James. Rejected by James. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. And Davis slams it home.
Look, there's no end to the number of ways Anthony Davis can beat you. Just think of one, and he'll beat you with it.
Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Sohan. Tries to break his ice. And it's Jones getting it to go. Jones has gotten 4 this quarter. And so MP will bring it up for Los Angeles. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. And slam dunk by James.
And this should come as no surprise. LeBron James is a ridiculous scorer, but this man also knows how to get cooking.
Now here's Vassell. No made baskets yet. Outside Wembanyama. There's the triple. Davis with a rebound.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
MP, the pass to James. Out of bounds, it'll be Spurs ball.
A classic breakdown with the ball, sending it right out of bounds and giving the defense a freebie.
Some changes now for the Lakers. Christian Wood comes in for Davis. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for MP. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Jones, the pass to Sohan. Outside Johnson. Outside for Wembanyama. 5 on the clock. Hits the trifecta. Wembanyama's got 10.
Scouts love this from Wembanyama. A big who can hit smooth three-point shots.
Pass to Hachimura. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Los Angeles, Rui Hachimura, taking 2 shots. Substitution.
Antonio going with almost an entire new group here. Collins, he's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Bassi comes in for Sohan. Branham's checked in for Vassell. And Devontae Graham is subbed in for Jones. And the Lakers will go for a different look here. Davis, he's checked in for Wood. Vanderbilt comes in for James. Vincent's checked in for Hachimura. And MP is subbed in for Reeves. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. MP with it. Picked up by Collins. MP outside. Deflects the pass. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession.
Los Angeles ball.
Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. Taking a look at the Lakers. It's a long season, but right now they're in great position, holding that prized top spot. And checking out the Spurs, down 4 spots.
When I look at the Lakers, this team, in my opinion, is one of the biggest surprises so far. I knew they had the talent, but I just didn't know how fast they could put it all together.
You weren't alone in that thinking, but you've got to give credit to the coaching staff. They've done a terrific job.
LeBron, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Graham against MP. And there's the lob. Another possession. Another assist.
Assisted.
The passing
Number
display just
71.
doesn't end. Tally up another assist for him.
Well, that one will put him tied for 3rd in the all-time assist list. One of the best games I've ever seen. Here's Branham. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
This is why he's out there in situations.
Yet another assist.
This is a passing display that will be dissected for years after this.
Boy, the dimes keep piling up, and now he's tied for 2nd in most assists. What a floor leader. Now here's Johnson. He's got 14. Pass to Graham. Over MP. And good, as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Graham's got 8.
As his career has progressed, Johnson has really improved as a playmaker.
And so it's Anthony Davis making things happen for the Lakers. He's been an offensive force, now with over 30 points after the quarter. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a 6th sense.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. We've got Zach Collins, Keldon Johnson out there with Devontae Graham. And it's Bassi in at power forward. That's the San Antonio. And again, another assist.
Fantastic court vision gets him yet another assist.
That last pass pushing him to 2nd for most assists in a game. He's been doing it all for them. MP against Collins. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. And here's Graham. And for the players coming into the league, potentially set for life. But there are pitfalls you have to look out for, Graham.
So true, B.A. I mean, it's tough. You can't take all your childhood friends along for the ride with you. You've got to be cautious with new acquaintances, so it'll definitely keep you on your toes.
And another dime for him.
And he has passed his way into the history books. That assist putting him even all time for the top spot.
Easily one of the best passing performances of all time. His next assist will set him apart from everyone. Now a timeout called by San Antonio. You got to like what Anthony Davis has done in this game.
With the amount of damage he's doing inside, a defensive adjustment must be made.
So San Antonio going with almost an entire new group. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
And also, I just love how they've been moving the ball side to side on the perimeter. Great passing, unlocking their offensive potential.
MP against Jones. MP outside. 6 on the shot clock. Another possession, another assist.
And the record is his alone. What a game for him.
Truly a game for the ages, as he has passed his way into history before our very eyes. Vassell outside. To the inside. And Wembanyama gets it to go. Wembanyama's got 11 points here in the second half.
Showing more patience this half. His shot selection has improved, and his field goal percentage is rising. And a moment to pause here and just marvel at his assist numbers.
Putting on a show. He's made the crowd his own.
The vision and the execution from him all game has been perfect. His stats speak for himself.
And the Lakers with possession here. MP outside. And he's going for the lob. And Wood with the stuff.
And you see rolling out of the screen. Wood is a fluid athlete for a guy of his size. A lot of ability in that space.
Now Jones. Right side, Wembanyama. Shoots over Davis. Wembanyama, no good. And here's Davis. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. MP left side. Pass to Davis. Alley-oop up top. Hammer it home.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. Here's Jones. MP with the block. And they'll keep possession. And Wembanyama gets it to go.
After a brutal first half from the field, their shots are finally starting to fall.
Jones against MP. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Vassell passes to Wembanyama. Up top, Vassell. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, Richard, one thing you can count on with Devin Vassell, he'll give you a ton of energy.
You got to admire that about him. The definition of a hard worker. He's been making tons of strides in his offensive output lately.
And that one falls for Vassell.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
And so Vassell nails both of them. And while we have a second, what rule changes, if any, would you like the NBA to consider, Richard?
Well, how about this? Instead of rule changes, I want to talk about something that I want them to keep the same. I want them to keep the same 82-game season. That's the same that Bill Russell played, that Kareem Abdul-Jabbar played. They weren't flying private. They didn't have 5 trainers. They didn't have all of this technology. And these guys put up outstanding seasons and played 82 games. That was the benchmark, and I think doing that and changing that would mess with history.
Johnson. Rebound, the Lakers.
That's just a bucket. Look, you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
MP against Vassell. MP outside. 6 to shoot. And he lobs it up top. And Wood with the stuff.
Watch how Wood uses his body, pushing past the contact to get to that easy finish.
Jones with the ball. Outside Wembanyama. Back to Jones. Shot is up. And Reeves pulls it down.
No defender in sight. He tries to take initiative, but ultimately comes away empty-handed.
MP, the pass to Wood, hammers the lob through.
You love the effort Wood makes on the offensive end, determined to get his team a bucket.
Here's Wembanyama, and it's blocked by Davis. Now the Lakers moving it up. MP outside. And he lobs it up to the rim. Stolen by Vassell. Here's the break. Wembanyama with it. Guarded now by Wood. The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line. A chance at a three-point play.
Their offense sort of clawing back to respectability. Let's see if they can keep building on this.
And in terms of the league as a whole, there have been some of the highest scoring seasons in history the last few years, Grant.
Well, BA, it's all about pace. And across the board, teams are playing much, much faster. Faster than ever. It also seems like defense might be turning into a lost art. So I don't know if it's all for the best.
Los Angeles has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. On the wing, MP, defended by Jones. Clock at 6. Inside, and Wood with the stuff.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Vassell outside. That's good from Jones. And the assist from Vassell. Vassell's got his 4th assist with that last one. MP outside. Throws it up high. And Wood with the stuff.
Okay, let me tell you the story of the night. It's been Christian Wood, and that's not surprising. A modern big man who can score all over the floor.
Pass to Vassell. And the foul on Anthony Davis. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
His 4th personal foul. We'll see how the coaching staff handles this.
And the Lakers making a change here. James is checked in. Wembanyama, the pass to Jones. The Lakers with a rebound.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
MP outside. Well, Grant, you had to guard some of the greats in your career, including Jordan, and Kobe, LeBron. Who was the toughest to cover?
Well, for the record, I didn't really like guarding any of them, I mean, if I'm being honest. But no one, in my opinion, tops Michael Jordan. Of course, I had to guard Kobe the most, and he was very relentless, had no weaknesses. And, you know, I was in my late 30s on one ankle, but who's counting?
Jones, the pass to Sohan. Back to Jones. Oh, MP with a block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. The three from Wembanyama. James with the rebound. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. MP against Jones. Oh, there's the alley. And Davis slams it home.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. Jones, and that one is hammered home.
Passes like this demonstrate leadership. Vassell wanting to find his open teammates.
Here's MP to the paint. And slam dunk by James.
Feed the interior. Good things will happen.
San Antonio's gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth. Vassell with it, and Davis picks him up defensively. Jones, the second chance points on the tip in. Jones has got 6 in the quarter.
Great anticipation on the tip in. He was ready to make that play.
MP outside. And the NBA's TV deal expires after next season. What are you hearing about where things are headed, Grant?
Well, B.A., the league seems focused on greater access for the fans, especially the cord cutters. So with more games on broadcast TV and possibly a streaming package as well.
Jones against MP. 1:25 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he's going for the oop here. And it's James with the jam.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Lakers.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And they add to the win column, their 19th victory this year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And what a huge performance it was for Anthony Davis.
We certainly got to see his best effort on offense, attacking the defense without fear and grabbing a lot of buckets.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Wembanyama against Davis. And that one good.
What a smart pass from Wembanyama. Already adept at scanning the floor and finding open teammates.
MP outside. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. And he lobs it up. Yet another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
I mean, keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates, incredible.
So we see the Lakers taking the W here. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For the entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. So long, everybody.
Great team win tonight. How were you guys able to operate so efficiently on offense?
Oh, man. I feel like when I play my game, man, we tough to beat out there. You know, I get a lot of defensive attention, so if I can make the right pass off that, bam, we all prosper.
Looks like you've been working on your passing in practice.
Man, it's always been like this. You must not have been paying attention, bro.
Just looked a little crisper with the reads is all.
Like I said, I've always been this way.
Hey, it's Floki5000 from the My Team community. My highlight of NBA 2K24 is definitely all the memories I've made playing co-op with my buddies. Playing with people from the community, playing with other creators online, playing with my real-life friends. It's been a lot of fun. I think it's the best way to engage with My Team. If you're not into My Team co-op, give it a try. Get in there.
It's your girl Lily here with the 2K TV wrap up. I hope you're enjoying your summer out there in the city on the sticks. I'll see you guys in 2K25.
What's good, y'all? Shout out to the whole 2K community. It's your boy King Jordan DF, and I appreciate all of y'all just for tuning in and just for grinding this hot summer on 2K24. Just want to tell you that make sure that you relax and make sure you come out here and get some runs with your boy. See you outside.
We have had so much fun on 2K24, and the fun will continue all summer long. Make sure to look out for us out there on the court.
Yes, and thanks to all of you for being a
Well, the weekend has officially begun, and we welcome you to this 2K Sports presentation of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. Then it's MP. Then it's Rui Hachimura. And it's Reeves in at the 2. And for San Antonio, Vassell in the wing along with Johnson. Wembanyama is the center with Sohan next to him. And Jones in at the point guard position. Just like this. Do the players like this kind of scheduling, you think?
Listen, players are in favor of anything that cuts down on travel. And this is one of the ways to do it. The league's doing a lot to make the season less of a grind.
Johnson, that's for 2. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
And it was funny, the road arena didn't bother them at all. I mean, they locked in, focused, and executed, and got it done.
Inside, here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
MP finds James. Back to MP. Another miss by MP.
3 misses to start the game, still trying to break the seal on that hoop.
Jones looking for an... opening. Six on the shot clock. It's stolen by Hachimura. MP against Jones. On the wing, Davis. There's the pass to Reeves. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's speed.
There they go. Finally able to drop one in on their fourth try.
That's tipped. Here's Sohan. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it. And they take the lead.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Sohan. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. On the basket by Jones. And with Tim Duncan and David Robinson, Greg, the legendary Spurs big man of days gone by, does that, do you think, add pressure for Victor Wembanyama?
Maybe a bit, but he also has the resources of the same great organization behind him, and that's what'll help.
Just 5 on the clock. Floats it up for MP. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. Now a chance to take a look at some numbers for LeBron James. The Spurs have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Jones, the pass to Sohan. Johnson for 3. And Davis pulls it down. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for Los Angeles. Passes it to Reeves. James outside. MP left side. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. MP's got his second bucket.
LeBron doing what he does best, creating for and elevating others.
Here's Sohan. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Spurs shooting their first free throws here for the night, and he makes the first. And Clark, for years, the Lakers have been the premier destination for free agents. Think that's still the case now?
I do. I mean, it's still Los Angeles. The history of the Lakers is one of the premier franchises in the league, along with the Celtics. So I think cap room is the driver, though. That's always the great equalizer in this day and age. And all market teams in the game as well.
And the ball goes out of bounds. That's touched by MP. San Antonio trailing here. Here's Sohan, and stolen by MP. A finish, and MP throws it down.
Every team looking to get easy ones in transition.
I think one of the best ways, guys, to score in transition is that quick hitter after the first burst.
Here's Sohan. James covering. And Davis sends it back.
His great length really helps AD defensively.
And now the first timeout called here for the Spurs. When you think about the Spurs, Greg, it's hard to believe how long Greg Popovich has been at the helm, isn't it?
Man, it's hard to imagine another team will have the stability at head coach that the Spurs have had. Not too many coaches last decades anymore.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Take a look at the Lakers. They like where they stand right now, perched in that topmost position. And, of course, the Spurs, 6 games out.
And I think for the Lakers, they are, in my eyes, one of the big surprises of the young season. I mean, no doubt the talent was there, but I just didn't think it would come together this fast.
Well, you know what? I think it's a testament to how hard they worked in the preseason. I mean, they didn't want to take any chances to have this thing fall apart. They wanted to hit the ground running, and they have. Jones against MP. And the foul called on Anthony Davis.
That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second foul of the first quarter, and they may want to sit him for a while to avoid number 3.
Vanderbilt's checked in for Anthony Davis.
Jared Vanderbilt.
Here's Sohan. Into the lane. Wembanyama. And he uses the glass on the lane.
Defenders try to knock Wembanyama off his rhythm, but he knows it's coming, and he's prepared for it.
Reeves the pass to MP. In the corner, Vanderbilt with it. And it's good, 2 points.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Pass to Sohan. Clock at 6. Now here's Vassell. Still without a basket. Jones against MP. Vanderbilt inside. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's MP. And the dunk by MP.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays,
the forwards for him, Johnson and Sohan. The guard pair are Jones and Vassell. And it's Wembanyama in its center. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. And that one's good. MP. Jones the pass to Wembanyama. Now here's Vassell. Defended by Vincent. Vassell the bounce pass. Wembanyama no good. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Here's Vincent, covered by Vassell. Here's MP, and the dunk by MP.
Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
Now the pass to Sohan. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Jones, no luck. Lakers leading by 7. At the elbow, it's MP. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Vassell, the pass to Wembanyama. Jones, no one around him. A three-pointer is right on target. Jones has got 5.
Oh, how about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
Pass to LeBron. Back to MP. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got 4 assists now tonight.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team. And now the NBA's all-time leading scorer. Clark, LeBron did something most people thought would never be done.
I'm in that camp, Greg. I tell you, Kareem was my guy. He was my idol as I was growing up. I never thought his record would be surpassed. It just shows you how remarkable LeBron has been in his production, in preparation, in taking care of his body. And this guy is still going strong. That makes him the king. I don't know what to do about that. Davis just powering it down.
Jones kicks to Vassell. Sohan, the pass to Johnson. No basket with that shot, having trouble finding his range. Here's Davis. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Assisted.
Davis has got 4 points this quarter.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
passes it to Jones. Gets the three-pointer to fall. 8 points for him.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Floats it up for MP. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you very much, Kevin. His rookie year, Spurs coaches suggested that Jeremy Sohan shoot his free throws one-handed. He said, I thought they were joking. But the new form got his elbow under the ball and his percentages rose. Coach Popovich said a lot of guys wouldn't even want to try it, but he doesn't worry about what people think. He just wants to get better. Kevin?
I can see it. All right, David. Thanks. San Antonio calls timeout. The last time these two clubs came together was also in this building, with an unfortunate ending for the home team.
It wasn't even close in their last matchup, and their offense just wasn't ready to compete at that level.
I really think they've got to find a way to produce easier baskets. I mean, whether they do it by running in transition or getting to the free throw line, they don't want a repeat of that past performance.
Zohan, the pass to Johnson. Now, Wembanyama. 23 points for him the last game against the Lakers.
But it didn't deter him from attacking defensively. His pressure was terrific. He also got 3 steals in that game.
From deep, Johnson. They get the rebound. Wembanyama, no good.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Spurs trail by 11. Vassell, the bounce pass. Wembanyama with it. 6 points for him. Here's Sohan. Here's Vassell. And the 3-ball is good. Vassell's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. MP outside. LeBron James on the wing. Lakers working the ball around now. Shot clock at 6. He's looking for MP and finds him. And it's in there.
They own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
Basket counts. And so, MP will bring it up for Los Angeles. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's Reeves. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Banked in off the glass. And now 24 points for MP.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Jones against MP. Outside, Jones. Over MP. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Outside, James. James down the lane. The stupendous finish in traffic. LeBron's got the lead up to 12 now for the Lakers. San Antonio's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Now the Lakers on the break. Here's MP. Uses the glass to finish the lane. MP's got 26. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Lakers.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
I also like the fact that they've been able to block quite a few shots so far, a testament to hard work and good positioning on the defensive end.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Frank, you look at the size of some of these point guards now. Magic Johnson would feel right at home.
Yeah, it's a part of a larger trend with all the switching defensively. If you have just one smaller guy on the floor, he is going to get targeted.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Wood, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. Vanderbilt comes in for LeBron. And it's Hachimura in for Austin Reeves. Johnson surveying the floor. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Hachimura. Johnson's shot is off.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Back to Hachimura. Pass to Vanderbilt. Now the feed to MP. Count that one. He has 29.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Graham against Hachimura. Graham, the pass to Bassi. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Dangerous in the pick and roll. Graham making the smart decision right there and dishing the ball off.
Lakers leading by 15. MP outside. Yep, it counts. MP's got 31 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And the rejection by MP.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And the instincts there from Hachimura. Notice the overcommitment by the defense and then makes the right pass.
Spurs trail by 19. Graham, the pass to Osman. Back to Graham. Christian Wood grabs the rebound.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Branham. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Lakers. Johnson with it. Now defended by MP. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Osman. They get it back.
Just another facet to Keldon's game. I feel like his ceiling just keeps rising.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here.
Okay, everybody, time to get up and get loud right now.
And the Spurs making a change here. Collins is checked in. The Lakers also with a sub. Russell, he's checked in for Gabe Vincent. MP finds Vanderbilt. Back to MP. And the dunk by MP.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Graham dishes to Collins. The pass to Bassi. Ice ball movement by San Antonio. Branham can't get it to go.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And they get it back. Pass to Osman. Here's Branham. There's the 3. Hits the 3-point bomb. Branham's got 5 points so far.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
35 seconds left to play here in the half. Russell passes to MP. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. MP's got 37.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now. especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's Osman, who's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Collins, and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
You've got to be aware of him at all times. He's a bully on the backboards.
MP looking around. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regular. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Checking out the group now for Darvin Ham to start the second half. Down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. Then it's Rui Hachimura. Then it's MP. And it's Reeves in at the 2 spot. Hachimura against Johnson. Here's MP. And he finishes nicely on the layup. MP's got 39.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Outside, Jones passes it to Sohan. Back to Jones. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Hachimura finds MP. The shot's good. MP's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Anthony Davis. 3rd personal foul. 1st team foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Guys, I like that this is a part of his game that has really been consistent this year.
And he sinks the second. Right around a minute and a half played here in the 3rd quarter. Jones against MP. To the inside. Johnson in the corner. Hachimura grabs the miss. Hachimura's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And it's Davis with the jam.
And I'll tell you what, AD is able to brush off those defenders with ease because of how strong he is. That's what they call weight room.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Down by 15. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. Pass to Wembanyama. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. Here's Vassell. They get it again. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
And now look at Victor Wembanyama here. Unbelievable play for him over the last month. And he's among the top 15 in rebounding. Just a powerful presence in the paint.
And as you said, 1 rung below the leader in block shots. Tremendous motor. He's simply been destroying opponents in the lane. Back to MP. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Los Angeles shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
In comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement, so that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
And he's not the biggest guy, but Vassell can get up there when he needs to.
Lakers leading by 15. You know, here we are, Greg, looking at Victor Wembanyama. I mean, can he get any taller? Wow.
Well, he's already 7'4", Kevin. But yes, what's amazing is that I still think he's grown, which is scary for the rest of the league. But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Jones, the pass to Wembanyama. Back to Jones. Off target from outside.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
To the left wing. The 10-footer. Reeves gets the bucket.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
To the paint. Here's Jones. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
And the pass to James. Back to MP. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got assist number 8 here in this one already. Spurs trail by 17. And here is Vassell. He's got 5. There's the dish to Jones. And the rejection by MP. And the Lakers making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Branham. The three-pointer, no good.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
MP, no good. The Spurs shooting 43% from the floor. Here's Branham. Wood with the block.
Boy, nice job that time by Wood going after the block and getting it.
Graham against Russell. Out to the right wing. On the clock. Collins kicks to Green. Over Russell.
And, you know, on the defensive end, that's the intensity Russell's coaches want to see more of from him.
Pass to Dinwiddie. There's 14 seconds left to play in the third. Back to MP. And MP throws it down.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Now, here's Vassell. To end the cold streak. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Los Angeles holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. The score.
The Lakers, 92.
Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Number 71.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. We've got Devin Vassell. Monte Graham is out there with Collins. And it's Branham in at the shooting guard position. That's the San Antonio 5. Fires the 3. And it's Russell with the rebound.
After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
And these days, you know, Clark to trade, and good, he hits it again.
Once again, he's hit the 50-point mark as he continues to be a force of nature this season.
This performance, GA, has tied him for third most 50-point games in a season. He keeps just delivering one great performance after another.
I can't believe he has matched Kobe's 10 games of 50. Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Graham against Russell. Passes to Branham. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And, oh, the block shot grabs it out of the air.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And a look now at San Antonio's upcoming schedule. On Sunday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the New Orleans Pelicans. And then on Tuesday, they'll take on Chris Middleton and the Milwaukee Bucks.
And for that matchup with the Mavericks, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire.
And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Lakers. Here's MP. Oh, my, what a play.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special.
The circus dunk for you right there, guys.
Pass to Sohan. And the NBA last season, Clark setting records in attendance. Fans are pouring into the arenas on a nightly basis.
Well, it's a great game. I mean, you and I...
At the line for San Antonio, Zach Collins.
And that one falls for Collins.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Here's Reeves. Back to MP. And the dunk by MP.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Now, here's Vassell. Defense right on him. Wembanyama passes to Graham. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Los Angeles leading by 15. MP. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. MP's got 59 points.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Graham gets a wide-open look. And the three off target.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
Davis against Collins. And, yep, another basket.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. Spurs trail by 19.
And, you know, this will be a big victory for them. They came out, executed their game plan, and what a huge win for Los Angeles.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the boards.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And a milestone win for the season. This will push their victory total to 20 wins even.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with 1 game left against this squad.
And believe you me, they'll be gunning for the sweep in that 3rd meeting.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for MP.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
He got it again. Sensational.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA, really taking it to the opposition. Count that bucket.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Vassell kicks to Graham. Wembanyama looking it over. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. MP against Vassell. "12 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Reeves. Back to MP. And the dunk by MP.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I'll tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And
That might have been the most complete effort we've seen from you.
That's just a good team win. You know, it comes from everyone on this team.
And a look at the Knicks earlier. Check out the focus as they get off the bus. They're ready to go. Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers going up against the New York Knicks. And our broadcast team tonight, Grant Hill and Steve Smith. Allie LaForce, our reporter. And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. Randall and Robinson are the tandem inside. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's McBride in at the shooting guard position. And for Los Angeles, it's LeBron at power forward with AD as the center. MP is out there with Austin Reeves. And it's Hachimura in at small forward. All right, Smitty, we're about a third of the way through the season. Referees still focusing on points of emphasis for rules to be enforced.
BA, it's not easy for every team to adjust to how things are called. Usually whatever is being emphasized benefits the game. Hopefully we're near the end of that adjustment period.
And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time. And the Knicks with the possession here. Here's Brunson. Really played well against the Clippers in his last game. Good on the shot.
Such a strong floater game. Just another part of Brunson's expanding arsenal.
And here's MP. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8 seconds.
New York ball.
And so Randall will bring it up for the New York Knicks. And their first look at this year's Lakers squad.
Yeah, they were swept in this matchup last season, running against expectations. Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
The Lakers with the ball. The Knicks making their last shot. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. And here's New York now. 4-point game. Outside Brunson. Lets it go from 11. Davis with a rebound. We played just over a minute here in the first. And finished off by Davis.
They'll take that every trip down. AD with the dunk.
Pass to Anunoby. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. One advantage for this team, OG Anunoby's versatility defensively.
BA, OG has got the size and length to match up against anyone. He takes a no-nonsense approach, and he's active. He looks to disrupt.
No good on the free throw. The last few seasons, the Knicks have had a defensive-minded approach.
And that's been the key for them getting back into the postseason, BA. I mean, they play great team defense and pride themselves on getting stops.
Good on the second one. You know, Smitty, a lot more talent on this Lakers roster behind their stars than we saw at the start of last season.
Yes, a big-time upgrade to the supporting cast. It was needed. You gotta have depth to make a deep run. With 80's length, if he's that close, it's gonna make that shot very easy.
Here's McBride. Now Brunson. Lays it up and banks it in. Brunson's got 6. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Pass to Reeves. Back to MP. And he makes it.
Well, this gives you some confidence when you drop 3 straight to start the game.
The Knicks have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's McBride. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Now here's Hachimura. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Here's Randall. Good work defensively by James.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
A nice shot by MP.
A lot of enthusiasm to the start of this game. So far, a perfect 4 for 4.
And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. They trail by 1. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. With his size and skill set, Julius Randle can be a walking mismatch.
You put a big man on him, and he will blow right by him. Now, if you go small, he'll drag him to the block. So when Randle is focused and involved, he is a monster to deal with.
The free throw drops for Randle.
Still looking for improvement from the line. Randle could pick up a couple extra points a game if he did.
And Randle drops them both. The Lakers have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Back to MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP. You could just see how to pull that off. And the Knicks with the possession here. Brunson with it. And he converts the layup. Brunson's got 8.
Brunson doesn't fear going in amongst the trees. Remarkable poise there inside.
Down low. Oh, a flawless finish on the lob. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
New York trailing. Randle, the pass to Brunson. Randle, left side. And Davis with the block.
The nasty streak is coming out for Anthony Davis, taking pride on the defensive end.
Back to MP. And MP throws it down.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
All right, fans, get on your feet, make some noise. It's T-shirt time.
With this break, let's bring up the teams who've been clicking offensively over the last month. Number 1, Los Angeles.
This is a team that is simply not missing anything right now, and they are just getting more and more confident in themselves every game.
Brunson passes to Randle. And Davis with the block. MP outside. Here's Reeves. Robinson defending. And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
on defense, the Knicks. It's a three-point game. To the inside. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
The pass from LeBron moves the ball so well.
For New York, they've gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Here's McBride. Yet to see a basket. For 3, Randall.